There is some truth, some real truth to that old adage that the more time you spend looking for work, the shorter your job search will be. And that makes sense. It makes perfect sense. But what might not make sense is if you really need a job and you really got to get that job sooner, why take off? Why take off on Saturday and Sunday when you know you need to find a job and you need to find a job soon? Well, in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline 3 what I say are worthwhile strategies that you can follow on the weekend that will help you to land that next position sooner. I'm going to tell you what those strategies are, and that, my friends, that's up next right here on Over 50 TV. Welcome back to Over 50 TV. My name is Lou Reyes. Well, before the break, I said I would tell you 3 strategies for job hunting on the weekends. And one of the reasons that I decided to do this video is, weekends are invaluable for us. They give us a good 24, 48 hours of potential work. And I know most of you are going to say, hey, Lou, I just spent the whole week looking for a job, or maybe I was working somewhere and I spent extra time looking for a job and I need those weekend hours just to recharge. And granted, that's important. If you stick through to this whole video, I'm going to address that. I will definitely address that. But for now, let's talk about why it is so important to use that time, to use those extra hours during the weekend to find a job. And I mentioned this. I said, if you are somebody who really needs to find a job, you can't afford to take off the weekend. It's up to you to decide that. Obviously, I can't make that decision for you, and I wouldn't even try. But I will say this. There are 3 strategies that will help you to find a job quicker. And let's talk about strategy number 1. You know, networking is the most effective way of looking for work. There's hands down, stats show it's true. And networking on the weekends, it gives you the opportunity to spend time with people who during the week may be too busy to see you or to talk to you. And I'm going to give you a few ways that you can network on the weekend. Number 1, consider volunteering in your community. Donate your time and your talent to worthy causes. And it gives you or allows you to mingle with other volunteers and staffers, and maybe, just maybe, it could be, or you could be mingling with somebody who's going to give you a job lead. Another thing to do is get a side job. Look into ride sharing or bartending. It's something I've done. Or you could work for a small or large retailer and meet people. You'll be making money and you'll get new contacts. Another thing to do, work out. Buy a gym membership, take exercise classes, get involved in team sports. I love that idea. Not only will you be bonding with other fitness fans and potential job leads, you'll be taking care of your physical and your mental health, which is obviously very, very important. Another thing to do is organize a block party or get involved in organizing a block party or maybe hosting your own barbecue. You know, job leads are just one of the benefits of getting to know your neighbors, and you'll be surprised how many people you can meet through networking. Job hunting strategy number 2, skill build on the weekends. You know, we all know this. We all know that lifelong learning is essential to a successful career. So find out what qualifications employers in your field are looking for, then use your free time, your weekend time, to add those credentials to your resume. Now, something else that you can do on the weekends, which I really like, is I just sit and browse online for certifications. I want to know what certifications will increase my marketability. It's easy to do, and also something else that's easy to do, go to the library. Visit your local library and explore the career options, the career resources that are available there. You know, many branches, they offer career classes, they offer business seminars, they have speakers coming in. Ask a librarian to recommend a book or other materials that match your interest. Let them know that you are looking for a new career, maybe a job, and ask them for some help. You know, another way to build your skills and to keep them fresh is to be an instructor at a nearby community center, or maybe you could tutor students at a local high school or college. You know, tutoring, taking classes, teaching classes, all these things will keep your skills fresh, and all these things that you do on the weekends, the time that you invest in yourself, will help you to speed up this whole process to help you to find that new job. Weekend job hunting strategy number 3, take care of yourself. Now, we all know, anybody who is a bit older, who's over 50 years old, we know that job hunting can leave us anxious. It can leave you feeling disappointed and even frustrated. Lord knows you can feel frustrated. But if you take care of yourself by scheduling time to play and relax, you're going to feel energized. And when it comes time for that interview, you'll be at the top of your game. Now, some of the things that you can do. Some of the things that you can do to take care of you is take your family out to see a movie or a play. You could attend your grandkids' soccer game or baseball game or basketball game. Invite a friend out to maybe just join you for coffee. You could also go into nature. Being outdoors, it's restful and it's a great way to distress. You can go for a long hike or maybe a bike ride. You can spend a day at a beach or maybe even just visit your park system. Another thing, appreciate art. I love this one. Just go to a museum or maybe you could attend a concert. Most institutions, they do have free admission or some inexpensive annual memberships. Taking care of yourself is important. Yeah, the weekend, you've got 48 hours. Use some of that time for the networking I mentioned to you. Use some of that time to really to upgrade your skills, but also use some of that time to take care of you. You've got to take care of you because if you go 7 days a week, you'll never be able, when it comes into that interview, you'll never be able to impress that person who's interviewing you. So that number 3 is important. Take care of you. Well, there you go, folks. I've just given you 3 strategies for job hunting over the weekend. And I do want to share something with you. This video, it was inspired by 2 things. Number 1, it was inspired by an article that I read. The article I read brought up some of the points, or many of the points that I brought up here in today's video. And the points I feel were perfect because number 1, networking, yeah, that is critical. Number 2, enhancing your skills, improving your skills, learning new skills. Yeah, that's important too. And then number 3, yeah, you got to take care of yourself. You can't expect to work 7 days a week, 24/7 and find a job and be able to go into that interview and persuade that person who's interviewing you that you are the perfect match for the job that they have. So yeah, that was very important, that article. But the other thing that really hit home with me when I decided to produce this video was my own experience. I know this. Any success that I've had in my life was because I outworked or tried to outwork everyone else. And I know the value of outworking, of working hard and spending that extra time to do the things that you need to do to get what you want. So for me, when I saw this opportunity or realized the opportunity to share this video with you, to create it, I thought, yeah, if you just spend some time on the weekends, use that valuable time, the time that you can use as an asset to help you to get a job, that you need, that you want, to help you to speed up that whole process. So yeah, this video to me was important. And again, it was inspired by the article and it was inspired by my own experience. I hope that you got value in this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up on it. If you have any comments, any questions, any suggestions, yeah, go ahead and put them in the comments section. 2 more things I'm going to ask you to do, or I should say 1 important thing. Subscribe to our channel. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, not just by a comment, that's 1. You could also let me know by giving me a thumbs up, by subscribing to this channel. Those 3 things are critical. They're important. They help me to produce even better videos for you. So, as I said, that's all I got for you. One thing I always say, have a great day, everybody.